Welcome back. I am going to show you an example of another client of mine who we've had success with working together with the GI map. I'm going to show you like what the test shows you and how it might be a benefit from you. And I think it's just helpful to kind of look at some of these and be like, okay, like that looks helpful. That looks like that might be informational to me. So let me share with you. This client of mine was struggling, came to me primarily because of some skin issues, some eczema, rashes, dry peeling skin that she's had for years, like most of her adult life, tried every treatment. She also had some reflux and some joint pain, and she had some autoimmune stuff going on too. But her primary issue that she came to me with real help with was her skin stuff. So we can see some high levels of H. pylori, that H. pylori right there in the red at the top. This is a newer version, so it looks different than the last one I did, which had been done a year or so ago. She's got pretty good level of like the healthy bacteria, her commensal, those are the good guys. And now these are her opportunistic bacteria. Some high levels of staph and strep are real big triggers when they're in your gut, and how they play out onto your skin. It can impact anywhere from eczema, rosacea, psoriasis, skin stuff. That staph and strep is not surprising that we see that really high, like flagged in red right there. She also has some other commensal, which are the bacteria we have to keep an eye on. We don't want to be too high, these gas producers. And then some of these others down here were autoimmune related. She's got nothing else red flagged here in the commensal, but a good amount of them that are pretty high levels. So even though a ton of these commensals are not marked in red, we can see that they're still high and they're pushing the limit. And we can also look at her symptoms and see that these guys, even if they're not red, are causing her problems. We need to get rid of some of these bacteria that are causing her skin issues and probably contributing to the dysbiosis and the balance there of the bad guys to the good guys. And we need to figure out why her gut is hosting so much of these. Why hasn't her stomach acid killed them off? Why are they able to flourish? She also has a high level of candida, which is also another red flag, something that we are going to definitely want to make sure that we calm down, that we get rid of, and that we attack so that it doesn't continue to wreaking havoc on her system. Some of those overgrowth ones, when they're flourishing and her commensal, her good guys were doing just fine. You kind of wonder, like, what's the ecosystem going on inside her gut that's allowing those to flourish so much? And then we look here at this next page, there's no parasites. Her digestion is doing okay, but she has a really high inflammation. Her secretory IgA is extremely high, and so her whole gut is super inflamed. Those bad guys are just wreaking havoc, and they are really causing a lot of inflammation to happen in her gut. So there's not going to be able to get a lot of healing. What we really need to do is calm down, kill off the bacteria that are really contributing to her skin issues. And then we need to work on healing the gut and calming down that inflammation. And so we were able to do that. And pretty quickly, like right off the bat, after 7 days, she sent me this message. Her eczema rash, scaly peeling skin on her legs is totally gone after only 7 days. It's been 3 years since she's had that experience. This client was already really eating well and really dialed in, but this had been really bothering her. And her skin stuff had been impacting her for years. And so to be able to give her some relief really quickly with knowing exactly why her skin was going crazy, and we were able to calm that down. And then with some more energy back and helping with reflux and really pinpointing some of that to getting more energy and just feeling better, she was able to take more control in different areas of her nutrition and her health to really get herself on a path and working together. We were able to kind of make a plan to keep moving forward. So just another example of how cool this test is and why I'm obsessed with it, and why I think the results that you can get from really knowing, like, okay, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. I can really make a big difference for you. Make sure to look in the description to join my upcoming blueprint, where testing like this will be an option. And if you are still on the fence, you can still join the program without testing, but the GI map testing just takes it to the next level. And hopefully this can kind of show you why we can really take it to the next level with knowing exactly what's going on.